Caveat, 100,000 foot view. You don't have to have the lightest radio kit to start. Doesn't have to be fancy, expensive, whatever. Doesn't have to be any certain thing. Just get out and get on the air. That's it. When it comes to which radio you choose the radio you think you're going to have the most fun with. You know, Radio X may be perfect for this operator, and they may throw a YouTube video out where they just sing its praises. That's cool for them, right? Pick the radio kit that you think you're going to have the most fun with. Good morning. Chris, N8PEM. Back at K 1954, Great Seal State Park, and W8OSE009, which is Bunker Hill. Main reason for getting out today, need to play radio, have some fun, practice some CW, and work on my goal of getting a kilo at this park. There's the doggo, living his best life. Right, doggo? Good morning, Togs. Want to sit? Good dog. What am I going to show you today? Well, did a video at this park a week or two ago, and my good buddy Lee, W4EIS, said, hey Chris, next time you go out, why don't you show us your kit? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to show you guys my kit. I always enjoy watching videos where people show what they're packing, what they're using. I always feel like I learned something, and that's what I'm going to do today. So about a 25-minute hike in. When I get up to the top, we'll have a little garage sale, so to speak, and show you all what I've got packed in my backpack today. All right, see you in a minute. All right, I made it up to the top. What's my gear? What's my gear? Cell phone, pretty obvious, right? HT. Doesn't matter what HT you use. The antenna does matter. I use the Smiley half-wave, collapsible half-wave. A lot of SOTA ops that I follow, they use the MFJ Long Ranger. It's the same design. I think the Smiley's better quality. Keep a handkerchief. I'm probably going to exchange this out for an REA micro towel once my birthday comes around. Toilet paper, a real thick paracord. I use this if I need to tie my doggo's leash up, or if I need to hang my backpack. I don't normally keep it in this pocket, but my Leatherman squirt, my micro Leatherman, and an extra battery for my GoPro. I should also mention that the backpack I'm using is the Rei Flash 20. This is, or Flash 22. This model is probably 5 years old. The newer models built a little different. It's super lightweight. It's just freaking phenomenal. And my pack weight's probably 12 to 13 pounds. It's heavier than it needs to be. But I'm day hiking. I can handle a little extra weight. This is my rain jacket slash windbreaker. It's a really old Columbia that was a little heavy. I cut the lining out, so now it weighs about 11 ounces. And I want to upgrade this soon, so if anyone watching this wants to tell me the best lightweight rain jacket that you have, please let me know. This is my Rei Flash Sit Pad, which has already had a couple of leaks and only like a year of use. They're not actually even currently selling this, so you have to find something different if you like this idea. I know a lot of SOTA ops will use the Heliox lightweight chairs. I keep this. This is a thin yoga mat that I've cut to size, and I always put this down first before I put down my sit pad, because otherwise it's definitely getting punctured. This way it's only possibly getting punctured. This is excessive. It's an insulated, clean canteen. Sometimes I brew coffee at the summit, which that will make my kit a little bit lighter. But I brought this today. Many cool stickers, which is a necessity in SOTA to have cool stickers on your water bottle. Water bowl for the doggo. Just a little 30-ounce water jug. The jug itself is excessive. You could just get a 32-ounce bottle of Smart Water or Aquafina or whatever and just use the empty bottle ad nauseum, right? This is excessive. You don't need something that costs whatever this costs, but there it is. I just have a roll up and some veg. I showed you the toilet paper earlier. Here is my poop trowel, which I have had to use a couple of times. Not much else in this bag other than the radio kit. Yeah. So this is my SOTA Beams Carbon 6. It is the smallest, lightest telescoping mast that SOTA Beams sells. I like it because it's lightweight and it fits in my pack inside. Longer ones, many SOTA operators will comment on this, especially if you're hiking in the trees like I am in Ohio. If you have a longer mast that sticks out from the pack, get caught on things. Initially, I was 100% throw weight and rope, but the more I do this, the more I'm starting to use this. The reason why I am using it more is I'm getting a little more particular about how I hang my antenna. And I take more time to do it. I just want to make sure it's up there right. This is kind of an interesting story, I guess. So this is the ground stake you jam in the ground to throw your mast on so you don't have to guy it. This also came from SOTA Beams, but it was significantly longer than the mast. It stuck out like an extra 4 inches. So I have cut it down to size so the whole kit is the same length and it fits much better. I also have a couple of stakes in here and then my radio kit. So my entire radio kit other than this mast is in here. This isn't my first one. The first one I had was a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier. It was an LNR LD11, which if you're familiar, kind of a cool radio, but a little different. So everything in this kit. Flight deck, a little piece of wood to write my log on. I also have a mechanical pencil to go with that. KX2 with the internal battery. Everybody knows this is the radio that all the SOTA operators use, right? That and the mountain topper. Little audio recorder. I've been activating for a year and a half, and it wasn't until last month that I actually bought one and started using it. It's excessive, you don't need it. I am finding it helpful. I like being able to go back and listen to my activations, and I have caught mistakes listening to my activations. And this one is super lightweight. There, internal battery. Get a rechargeable one, don't worry about it. Don't get one that you have to get AA's or AAA's, whatever. My throw weight, 8 ounce. Get the lightest throw weight you can. You will get it in the tree. You don't need a 12 ounce throw weight. My K6ARK InFed half wave with the K6ARK 3D printed wire winders. Yay, I'm a fanboy, right? Some 2mm paracord. I only carry about 50-60 feet of paracord. I don't go crazy. It works. It's enough. It's enough. Extra KX2 battery, which is excessive for one activation. The K6ARK Pico paddle. Thank you, Adam. Very fortunate and feel lucky to have one of those. My homebrew microphone, which is in a Brie, that works just fine, and it's way smaller than the stock one with that comes with a KX2. My earbuds, these are Bose Sound Sports, which are unobtainium. You cannot get them anymore. Sorry for all the ums. I'm just learning how to make videos, and I'm still not good at it. Extra audio patch cable for the voice recorder. Cable for the Pico paddle. A little bit of paracord to tie the low end of my InFed half wave. Extra lead for my pencil. That's it. That's my whole kit. It seems like a lot when it's all garage sailed out, laying all over, but it's really not terrible. Okay, I wasn't going to shoot another video, but here we go. I've got the antenna up, and I've been up here like 7-8 times. This is my favorite way I've ever hung an antenna up here, and I want to show you a couple of my tricks. So turn this around. So I don't know if you can see this. So on Adam's K6ARK's InFed half wave kit, we've got this little choke we put in here, right? Which is about 6 feet from the BNC. And I tie a little loop through that, and that's what I use to hang the low end. And I just get that to a tree. I try to keep it off the tree a couple of feet, otherwise it kind of messes with the SWR. I've got it in a sloper configuration today. And here's my other little trick I do. So disregard this tie off stuff. I've just got this tied off because it's so close to the trail. I don't want somebody to run into it. But here's my trick on the other end. I try not to tie this rope off. I know I kind of have today with this being like this. The reason why I don't really tie this rope off, I try to just let it hang from the throw weight. It gives, ideally this would not be tied here, and it just gives some flex. And if for some reason a branch would break, then the whole thing just, this 8 ounces of pressure is all that's holding it up, and it just gives without breaking the wire. So that's my trick. Let's go play radio. There we go, I'm spotted. All right, just finished up 74 contacts in about an hour and a half. Most of that was CW. I did run a little bit of single sideband, which I don't normally do. I'm also giving you the 360 here of Bunker Hill, Great Seal State Park. Was able to get on 40 meters, 20 and 15. Got some DX. I got 2 from France, a Great Britain, probably only my second ever Great Britain contact on a SOTA or a POTA. I got a QRP station in Canada. I got at least 1 Spain, maybe 2. Several park to parks, several summit to summits. And I'll have to check the leaderboard to see where I'm at, to see if I'm at least now the top activator in this park. I think there's a AF 8E who's got like 500 QSOs at this park, if I remember right. And man, what a great day. It's like 50 degrees. It's overcast. I thought it was going to rain for a second, but it didn't. But just a gorgeous day. Hopefully this was fun to watch. Maybe you learned something along the way. If not, that's okay too. Anywho, hopefully keep making these videos, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Adios. 7-3.